You're alone on a dark road, middle of nowhere. You glance out your window and see a flicker of light in a house that's supposed to be abandoned. You blink, and it's gone. Welcome to TaleMigo. Tonight's story is called The Last Light in Ash Hollow. This isn't just some campfire tale. It happened to three friends, Elliot, Mia, and Caleb. What they saw one Halloween weekend still haunts them. So grab a blanket, turn out the lights, and don't look out your window. Let's begin. Ash Hollow was the kind of town most people drove through without noticing. Quiet, tucked away in the Midwest, a place where nothing ever happened, except one night. Elliot, Mia, and Caleb were in Caleb's basement, junk food on the table, a forgotten horror movie buzzing on the muted TV. It was Halloween weekend. They were bored. "I'm bored," Elliot said, tossing a napkin onto the pile of pizza boxes. "These movies suck now. You know exactly when the killer's gonna pop up." Mia, curled up in a hoodie, smirked. "Oh, really? You want something real? What, like go chase some TikTok ghost trend?" Caleb, on the floor with his phone, looked up. "We should go to the lighthouse." Silence. Elliot paused mid-sip of his soda. Mia sat up straighter. Nobody talked about that place lightly. Ash Hollow's so-called lighthouse wasn't a real lighthouse. It was a decaying two-story wreck on the edge of town. People said they'd seen a single light flickering in the upstairs window for decades, even though no one had lived there since the 1980s. Mia frowned. "You know what they say about that place? My uncle used to work near there. Said he heard voices, like someone whispering his name when nobody was around." Caleb just laughed. "Exactly. Creepy, right? We'll go. Film some stuff. Make a TikTok. It's probably just rats and broken wires. If we see a ghost, great. Bonus views." Elliot grinned. "I'm in. Let's do something stupid for once." Mia hesitated, eyes on the rattling basement window. But finally, she nodded. They drove out around midnight. Caleb's rusted sedan creaked as it rolled down the gravel road, streetlights fading behind them. Fog curled low around the ditches. And then, there it was, the lighthouse. 2 stories of rotting wood and boarded windows, weeds strangling the porch, a place frozen in time, and something worse. They parked far enough that their headlights barely reached the steps. "This place is gonna collapse," Mia muttered, flicking on her flashlight. It stuttered weakly. "Perfect vibe," Caleb said, already filming. "What's up, internet? We're at Ash Hollow's haunted legend, ready to prove it's fake or die trying." "Not helping," Mia whispered. They stepped onto the porch. It groaned beneath them like the house was waking up. The front door was boarded, but something stopped them. "Wait," Elliot said, shining his light at the wooden boards. "What the hell is that?" A symbol, jagged, circular, like a hand reaching out with too many fingers, freshly carved, freshly. "Okay." "Nope," Mia whispered. Then came the sound, a low hum, like chanting, but too deep, too wrong. It crawled into their ears. Then silence. Mia took a step back. "We should go." They turned, but the path back to the car was gone. The fog had swallowed it whole. Her flashlight died. Caleb's phone light clicked on, but the ground where they walked? No tracks. The fog had wiped everything clean. And then the hum returned, louder. "Do you hear that?" Mia whispered. "Sounds like words," Elliot said, but not in English. He turned and saw it, a tall shadow behind the boarded window, not moving, just watching. "Guys," he said, frozen. "There's something in there." They ran. Branches slapped their faces. Fog thickened around their feet. The whispers chased them. Stay. Look. Follow. The car wasn't where they left it. Every direction they ran, the house reappeared in front of them. Closer each time. The whispers weren't just in their ears now. They were in their heads. Elliot's flashlight flickered and died. They were alone in the dark. Except they weren't. Caleb's phone vibrated. The camera was still recording. And on the screen, figures. Shadowy, faceless, standing on the porch behind them. They hadn't been there before. Guys, he said, voice shaking. Look at this. Mia gasped. That's not possible. The whispers surged. Stay. Look. Forever. The fog pulsed. The ground trembled. Then a light. A single flickering light in the upstairs window. It hadn't been there before. And now, the front door was open. They didn't remember walking inside. But suddenly, they were there. The air stank, rot, mold, blood. Their lights barely worked. That symbol, it was everywhere. Scratched into the walls, burned into the floor, glowing faintly. Who's here? Mia called. No answer, just the whispers. Look. See? Become. They climbed the stairs. Each step creaked louder than the last. The hallway was narrow. Doors closed, except one. Flickering light leaked out. Elliot pushed the door open. The room was empty, except a single candle on the floor. And in the corner, a figure, hair covering her face, wrapped in something like cloth, but it writhed like it was alive. Who are you? Mia whispered. The figure tilted her head. Her face was pale, eyeless, and she smiled, too wide. The candle flared. The symbols on the wall pulsed, alive, screaming. Look! See! Become! They ran. But the hallway was gone. The door led to another room. Same candle, same figure. Another door, same thing. She was everywhere. Behind them, beside them. Her laughter echoed. The house shook like it was breathing. Caleb dropped his phone. The last thing it recorded was static. And a voice. You saw us, now you're ours. Morning. Ash Hollow police found them sitting in the car. Alive, silent, eyes empty. Caleb's phone? Corrupted. Except for that one voice. They told the same story. The fog, the chanting, the figure. But police found nothing. No footprints. No broken boards. The house was still sealed up, like nothing happened. Mia started therapy. Elliot moved away. Never talks about that night. Caleb still tries to recover the video. He swears he hears whispers when he plays it. Come back. Look. Forever. The lighthouse is off limits now. Fenced off. Locals don't go near it. But sometimes, on foggy nights, a light flickers in the upstairs window. If you're ever near Ash Hollow, don't stop. Don't look. Some lights aren't meant to be followed, and some secrets, they see you first. That was the last light in Ash Hollow. Got a true scary story? Send it to asiajobs2023@gmail.com. Stay safe, and maybe avoid empty houses after dark. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more terrifying true horror stories.